We're addressing the problem here of no flow of hot water out of the taps, or intermittent flow of hot water out of the taps on a Vaillant 937 boiler. So that's the one with the store of water at the back. This can sometimes be caused by a dip pipe that pushes up into the store, and the water is drawn off from a higher point, so otherwise you'd be drawing off from the bottom. So how you do that is we isolate the water at the valve where it comes in, and then we put a drain off on, a hose onto the drain off point, and loosen the drain off point up there, so hopefully it's going to empty out. It's not always that great at emptying out because it depends how bad the dip pipe is. If the dip pipe has collapsed, it tends to not let air in to let water come out of the hose. So do that, open up the taps, crack the union, this one here, with a bucket underneath, to try and encourage a little bit of air to come in. That union was joined onto that piece there, which I'll show you when it's back in. The dip pipe position, as you can see, is, if I move this pipe out of the way, is that one there. So it's 1, 2, third one across, and the dip pipe should look like that. So it's just a plastic pipe with a flared end on it, so it goes that way up with a flared end at the bottom. So here's the one we've just taken out, and as you can see, it's completely corroded away. It's gone elongated, and when it's under pressure, what's happening is this has gone very flexible. Look, you can see how springy it is, and it's just when you turn the tap on, it tries to draw, and that just is collapsed like that and prevents flow of water, whereas this one is very solid, but obviously hasn't been in there for 10 years. So anyway, it's not too bad a job. You do need a bit of space under the boiler, and if you can bear with me a second, well, you always need 2 people for doing filming really, don't you? So I can just move that out of the way and slide that up there. So as you can now see, that dip pipe is ready to go up into that hole. It'll probably fall back out again, that's okay, you can just sit there for a minute. Because then what we're going to do is slide this piece up into a hole, and as you can see, I've put a new O-ring on there. That will hold the dip pipe up and seal it quite nicely, and then we can reconnect onto what would be the hot outlet. Well, what is the hot outlet? So that's reasonably easy to do, but getting the water out of it is a little bit of an issue. Do need a bit of space under the boiler, and you do need a bucket or 2.